Hello everyone and welcome once again to Passive NS Arena. First of all, remember to click on the subscribe and bell icon and don't forget to like this video. If you have been following CHY Mall update, you will realize that it started from Comminque 36 to Communique 36.1 and now we have the latest of the updates, which is labeled Communique 36.2. I will not be tackling every aspect of these three communiques, but there is one important item which keeps on changing with each of these three updates being released. So if you have not followed all of these communiques up to now, do not worry, kindly stick with me till the end of this video and I will take you through these important changes that keeps on changing in all these three communiques. Personally, the most important item that keeps on changing with all these three communiques is the allocation of points while you are using the advanced credit program and after you are done paying for the advanced credit program. Making reference to the first one, which is Communique 36, you realize that all members who have used the advanced credit program ACP are to repay at 30% and the remaining 70% will be in CP. After repaying the advanced credit program, the income and profits are all based on 100% consumption point. Members who have not used the advanced credit program ACP at all will be based on the existing previous normal trading profits and income. So clearly, according to the Communique 36.0, you will realize that while you are using the advanced credit program, 30% of it will be used in paying back the loan and 70% of it will be credited to consumption point. Now, after paying the loan, still making reference to Communique 36.0, after paying the loan, 100% of all the profits you would have received would have been converted to consumption point. Now, after Communique 36.0 was released, there was a lot of confusion and mayhem in the community. Now, CHY Mall did not turn deaf ears to the complaints of its members. It again released the update, which was Communique 36.1. The Communique 36.1 was an improvement on the previous communique, and it stated that the repayment of the new retail advanced credit program is currently based on 30% repayment and 70% becomes consumption points, which you can cash out after registering new members and customers. After 20 trades in new retail areas, your account will return to normal and you will get profit in CHY as per usual. Frankly, I was really confused about this update until I had to spend 1 hour talking to a friend before I was totally convinced that yes, this update, which is Communique 36.1, is an improvement on the initial communique, which is Communique 36.0. If you perfectly understand this update, you realize that still you are using 30% to repay the loan whilst you are still using the advanced credit program, and then still you will have 70% being allocated to consumption point. It went ahead to state that after 20 trades in the new retail areas, your account will return to normal and you will get profit in CHY as usual. Now, this means that after 20 trades, all things being equal, you would have finished paying the advanced credit program. But it did not clearly state out the allocations in profits after you have finished paying the advanced credit program. All this update said was that your account will return to normal and you will get profit in CHY as per usual. As I mentioned previously, this particular update did not tackle the allocations that you will receive for the profit after you have finished paying the advanced credit program. I believe still there was some confusions going on around in the community, and yet CHY Mall released another update, which is the latest of them all, which is Communique 36.2. And I don't know for you, but personally, CHY Mall being able to reach out to its customers and members with all these updates, even during these hard times it is facing, tells me that yes, the company is still in for business, and perhaps there is light at the end of the tunnel, unlike a lot of people are beginning to feel. So let's go ahead with Communique 36.2. The updates for Communique 36.2, it's really detailed and it's into 3 sections, so kindly follow me and let us digest all these 3 important sections of this communique. It states that point number 8, new update: if you were enrolled in the Advanced Credit Program ACP, from now 50% of your earnings will be going into repaying the Advanced Credit Program, while 40% goes into consumption point and 10% in CHY points, which is withdrawable. You can use the said 40% of consumption point to direct share with and register new members and customers if they like your opportunities in the business together. You can even choose to cash out the 10% of CHY Mall. So clearly, in a way, this is a step in a positive direction, especially making reference to previous communiques that spelled out that you will use 30% to pay for the loan and 70% as consumption point. Now, the latest update, which is 36.2, is stating clearly that this time around we will be using 50% to pay back your loan, and again you'll be using 40% as consumption point, and the remaining 10% goes into CHY point, and you can withdraw that if you want to. Let's go further with point number 9, and it states that when you finish paying back the Advanced Credit Program for the accounts which are not yet profitable, your profit will go into 60% consumption point and 40% withdrawable in CHY. Please note that the consumption point cannot be withdrawn but can be used for new registrations and for upgrades. However, you can always withdraw in CHY. The IT teams will determine using its data to confirm whether the account is profitable or not. Personally, I am confused about the profitability aspect of this update. What do they mean by an account being profitable or not? I think that is what we really have to get some details on. How do you determine that your account is profitable or not? But either ways, it is clearly stated in point 9 that assuming your account is not yet profitable after you are done paying for the Advanced Credit Program, now you'll be using 60% of your earnings as consumption point and 40% withdrawable through CHY point. Is that good for you? Kindly let me know in the comment section, and we move on to point number 10. It states that when you finish paying back the Advanced Credit Program ACP for the accounts which are already profitable long time, your profit will go into 70% consumption point and 30% withdrawable in CHY point. Please note that CP, which is consumption points, cannot be withdrawn but can be used for registration and for upgrades. However, you can always withdraw in CHY. The IT teams will determine using its data to confirm whether the account is profitable or not. Once again, we are faced with the profitability of an account, and I believe as time goes on, we will understand and know how an account is profitable and how to determine whether it is profitable or not. But clearly, if you understand point 9 and point 10, you can clearly tell that if your account is profitable, you are paying majority of your earnings into consumption points, which is 70%, and you can only withdraw 30% of your earnings. So before I even continue with the update, what is your personal take on this? Do you think it will benefit the members in CHY or not? Well, I leave you to be your own judge. Point 11 states that CHY Mall customers and members who did not participate in the Advanced Credit Program ACP are not affected. It means that you will still be getting normal profits and income as before. We encourage you to keep on sharing the good news and to direct your potential online store mates, members, and customers. So, well, it is very clear that if you do not use the Advanced Credit Program, you are at a really great advantage. I will use this opportunity to advise members that if you have not started using the Advanced Credit Program on your upgraded VIP level, provided you have enough money at CHY points, that's the only condition. Provided you have enough money at CHY points, please use that one to trade on your newly upgraded VIP level, because what will happen is that you will now withdraw 70% of your earnings, okay, as compared to 40 and 30 as mentioned in points 9 and 10. Okay, so please, provided you have enough cash at CHY point, use that to trade on your newly upgraded level, as point 11 states that if you do not use the Advanced Credit Program, well, you will not be affected by all of these. Okay, basically point 15 is just a summary of all the recent updates, and it states that the repayment of the new retail advanced credit program is currently based on 50% repayment, and 40% becomes consumption point CP, which you can cash out after registering new members and customers, and 10% withdrawable at CHY points. After 20 trades in the new retail areas, your account will return to normal and you will get profit in CHY as per usual. Okay, so basically that is just the summary of Comminque 36.2. But again, like I mentioned, we have to yet get clarification on what they mean by an account being profitable or not. All right, so I believe this has been helpful, especially if you have not followed any of the communiques. I tackled Comminque 36.0, I moved on to Comminque 36.1, and now Comminque 36.2. Remember, I only tackled the item that kept on changing with all of these communiques, but some of the items still remains the same with all of the remaining communiques. Kindly remember to give this video a like and click on the subscription button for more updates. Keep on coloring your lives, and God bless you.